Michelle Manhire, extremely frustrated community member who's really tired of hearing the same discussion again and again, the same condescension again and again. What has been brought to the table has been brought to the table in this manner because this board refuses to accept the scientific information that has been put forward. I don't know any other way to say this other than in my previous field, I was an interior designer, along with telling people how to make a functional environment. I specified finishes, furnishings, all this good kind of stuff. Well, years and years ago, long before I came along, somebody determined scientifically that lead paint was really bad for everybody, let alone kids who might gnaw on it on a window ledge or something like that. Well, once everybody knew that this was detrimental to children, as well as adults anyways, they stopped using it. Period. End of story. I don't specify lead paint. I specify acrylic paint. Or I specify oil paint. There's a number of ways in which we can paint a room. There's a number of ways in which we can get a curriculum that can teach appropriate curriculum methods for learning how to read. Centuries of people, centuries, learned how to read with phonics. How anybody at this table can sit here and say, wow, I don't know if phonics is really the way to go, when sure, it's not the same for everybody. And stop making that face. I desperately ask you to stop this assertion that, well, phonics is not the only solution for every single person. Everybody understands this. We are not idiots. Thank you. Secondly, most importantly, I don't even know the number I'm on at this point. I just can't get beyond the fact that what really seems to be coming out is that the majority of this board simply cannot bring themselves to accept a motion brought forward by a professional, Mr. Silveri, who has said that we should talk to the professionals and make sure that they're okay with this. Mrs. LeCouy, Trustee LeCouy, by the way. Trustee LeCouy
30 seconds.
is an expert in this, in her own level. How is it that our experts that are getting paid for this don't know this too? I know all this information. I read. How do they not know this?
Thank you.
How have they not said that to the board already? It's disgusting that this board is continuing to simply push this point down the road, just like you said.
Thank you, Mrs. Manhire.
Attitude, because it's coming from Mrs.
Mr.
LeCouy.
Raymond,